Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Johnathan, I'm the Fitness Manager from Club 16 downtown. Today I want to show you my home yoga practice. We're going to go through 10 different poses that I like to do at home. So grab your mat and let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to start in the mountain pose first off, the foundation pose. First and most importantly, we need to start at our feet. So we're going to target the 4 points of our feet, our big toes, our little toes, the inner of our heel and the outside of our heel. We're going to be nice and grounded. We can spread out our toes there, slightly bend at our knees, keeping our legs straight but not fully locked out. We're going to tuck in our pelvis and engage through our navel. Open up the chest, relax the arms down by the side, nice and long through your neck. We're going to gaze directly in front of us but slightly just below eye level. First, we're going to focus on our breathing. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Fill in through your belly, all your lungs. Take a nice deep exhale. We're going to follow through with another deep breath. This time, let's have a longer exhale than the inhale. Big exhale. Good job. And the final breath, a little bit deeper and longer each time. Relaxing there. Okay, so now that we've got the mountain pose down, we're going to start with a tree pose. So the tree pose, let's start, we're going to use our left leg as a grounded foot. So we want to make sure we're using those 4 points, our big toe, little toe, and the inside, outside of our heel. Once we've got that, engage your belly button, keep that mountain pose. We're going to slightly bring up our right leg, coming up. Now you can feel free to put below your knee or above your knee. You never want to put it on your kneecap though. We're going to grab the ankle, open out the hips, keeping our chest, our body nice and square. Now you can just hold the pose there with your arms onto the side of your hips and your right arm onto your ankle. Now let's gaze in front, just below eye level. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Let's continue to hold this pose anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds, controlling your breath. Now we can even take away our hands. We can bring them together to the center, bring up the elbows. We don't want to hunch up. We're going to relax, keep that neck nice and long. Let's continue to hold there. Deep breath and exhale. Okay, so from here we're going to swap the legs. So again, we're keeping that left leg nice and grounded. We can gently return the leg back down into that mountain pose. From here, let's bring the opposite leg up. Again, we want to make sure those 4 points on our right leg are supporting us. We're going to tuck in towards our groins, open up through the hips, gazing just below eye level. Control your breath. Big exhale. Nice deep inhale. And a bigger exhale. One last one. Beautiful. And then from there, we're going to slowly return, coming down into the mountain pose. Okay, our next pose that we're going to do today is the chair pose. In this pose, we're going to help to strengthen through our legs, through our spine, our shoulders, and our back. So from here, we're going to remain into that mountain pose. Open up your heart. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to bring our arms up nice and tall. We're going to gaze up towards our arms. Engage your navel, tucking in your pelvis. And then from here, I want you to slightly bend your knees as we exhale. We're going to come down a little bit deeper, holding down into that chair pose. This pose we want to hold for around 30 to 60 seconds. Control each and every breath. As we hold it there. Anytime that you need a rest, just come up. Let your legs relax. And gently release. Alright team, the next pose that we're going to do is the Warrior 2 pose, one of my favorite poses. It's going to help to strengthen through our legs, our core, and working through our shoulders. So what we're going to do is first find the alignment position. I want you to bring your arms out to about shoulder width height. Now from here, we're going to take a step out with our feet sitting underneath our wrist. So again, engage your navel. From here, let's take a look to the front. We're going to take our left leg pointing directly straight. Our right leg is going to come on a 45-degree angle just from behind there. Now keeping that hip nice and open. From here, we're going to bring our arms up to that shoulder height. Check your front, check to the back, just to make sure they're nice and level there. Engage through your core. We're going to slowly come down into that warrior pose. As we stretch down, you're just bending gently at the knees there. Take an inhale, and then big exhale. We can slowly come up. Inhale. Now you can hold this pose anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. And if you want to hold it all the way down, you can continue to hold it and slowly get deeper, working through your flexibility. Now we're looking directly towards our middle finger. So we gaze at the front there. Exhale. Good job. Let's do one more. And big exhales, return back to that center. Okay, take a step to the front of the mat. Now we're going to swap over to the opposite side. Again, we're going to come back with that foot, making sure our front supporting leg is straight ahead. We're activating those 4 points of our foot. And then we're going to bring that back leg at a 45-degree angle. Bring the shoulders back up. Check the back to make sure they're nice and lined. Inhale as we come down. Down to that nice lunge in the warrior pose. Big exhale. Good job. Let's continue for 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Each time we're going to try to get a little bit deeper. Big exhale. One last one. Let's hold it down nice and strong. And release. Good job. Well done. We'll take a step to the front of that mat. Just completed the warrior pose. Let's move on to the triangle pose. Again, let's find that position. What we're going to do, remain into that mountain pose. Bring the arms out to the side there. Take a step out so your feet are sitting just underneath your heels. Again, we're going to take that back leg at a 45-degree angle, the front leg at a 90-degree angle. We're going to keep our legs that nice and straight, slight little bend in the knee there. And from here, again, keeping your torso, you're tucking in through your navel and your pelvis. From here, we're going to bend at our hips, and then we're going to look down towards our toes, down to our ankles. Now, feel free to touch just at your shin level there, and then we're going to bring the back arm up, stack nice on top of our shoulder. Now, you can look directly ahead, or you can look up, get a stretch through the neck there, keeping that belly button engaged as we continue to breathe. A triangle pose we want to hold for around 30 to 60 seconds. Let's get a couple breaths in there. One last deep breath. Good job. And let's slowly return back up to that middle position. Good job. Let's go to the opposite side now. So we're going to bring that right leg 90 degrees, left leg at 45-degree angle. From here, we're going to keep that leg nice and straight. Gently come down towards our ankle. Once you're down there, nice and comfortable, we're going to bring up the arm, stacked on top of our shoulder. Holding in the triangle pose for around 30 to 60 seconds. Let's continue to get those 3 breaths in. You can see my wrist is stacked on my shoulder. That's what we want to be aiming for. And one last breath. Slowly return back to that center. We've just completed the triangle. We're going to come into a wide forward fold. So we're going to bring our feet facing towards the front. Once you take a nice deep inhale, bring the arms, just look up towards the sky, engage through the navel, big deep breath in, and then we're going to exhale, swan dive down. We're going to touch, bending, hinging at our hips, keeping our back nice and straight as we look directly through the floor. Our weight is centered on our heels and our toes. Good job. Let's hold it here for a nice big deep inhale. And exhale, let's slowly return back up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to move on to a forward fold. So remain into that mountain pose position. From here, let's inhale, come up nice and tall, reach up to the sky. And then we're going to swan dive down as we hinge at our hips. Exhale. You can keep your knees slightly bent if you don't have the flexibility yet in your hamstrings. And then from here, let your head hang down low as we open up through our spine, our lower back. Tucking our belly button in. We're going to exhale, come back up to a half fold. So we want to keep our spine nice and straight here. And we can straighten our legs just to work through those hamstrings and those calf muscles there. And then let's gently return vertebrae by vertebrae as we come back up to that mountain pose position. Alright team, we're going to take it to the floor. Next position we're going to do is the Cobra. So from here, we're going to come down, laying down to our stomach, gently down. We're going to untuck our toes so they're nice and flat towards the ground there. And we're going to look towards the floor. We're going to place our palms just underneath our shoulders. Our elbows are tucked into the side there. First thing, we're going to push our pelvis towards the floor, activate our thighs, and strong through our legs. We're going to inhale, coming up nice and tall, lengthen out through the neck as we look up to the sky. Our shoulder blades are back together, so we're engaging. We're going to hold this Cobra pose for around 15 to 30 seconds. If it's too much of your neck, you can continue to look forward. And then exhale as we slowly return down to the mat. We're going to come into a high plank position, and then I'm going to show you an upwards dog, and then we can push into the downwards dog. So from here, we're going to untuck our toes, come up nice and strong. Our shoulders are stacked, our palms are stacked underneath our shoulders, and our hips sitting nice and flat with our back. From here, we're going to come into an upwards dog. Engage as we come down nice and slow. Inhale, we untuck our feet one at a time, and then we're going to push up nice and strong into that upwards dog. Shoulder blades are back together. Continue to breathe, keeping that belly button nice and strong through the navel. We're going to exhale slowly back down to the floor, and we're going to push up, untuck the toes into that plank, high plank, and then from here, big exhale as we push back into that downwards dog position. Now you want to gently look back between your legs. You can bend your knees, but our goal is to try to push our chest, keeping our spine nice and straight, our chest towards our knees. So kind of like an upside down V. Good job. Let's exhale as we slowly return back to that plank position and release. Okay, so to finish off today, we're going to come into a child pose. So again, we're sitting on nice and tall there onto our knees. Gently just crouch down your bottom onto your heels. We're going to slowly walk out our hands as we look towards our head, down towards the mat. We really want to lengthen out through our spine. So we want to stretch all the way from our fingertips, really open up through that tailbone as we lengthen out. Let's continue to breathe here for around 3 breaths. You can hold the child pose anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. It's a lovely, relax and stretch that really opens up through that lower back. 2 last deep breaths. Gently release there. Okay, one of my favorite parts to finish off the yoga is the meditation element. So what we're going to do is you can either do this laying down on your back on the floor, or we can come in a seated position with our spine nice and straight. We're going to finish off with 3 big deep breaths. So I want you to focus on a 2-to-1 ratio. So you're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to try to double the length of our inhale. Let's take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Second breath a little deeper than the last. And one last deep breath to finish it off. And release. Have a lovely day. Namaste. Thank you for watching today. I just want to say that I really miss being at the club, back at Club 16 with my team, seeing all the lovely faces I get to see every day. I hope everyone's staying safe, and I'm super excited to see you all again. Have a lovely day.